Thank you for joining this video. In this video, I will suggest an educational framework to support the needs of four students that struggle with s- disabilities and special education. I would suggest the Universal Design for Learning, or the UDL framework, to support this group of students. UDL it best fits is the best fit because it allows flexibility in lessons that are presented and how the students will engage with the material. And it also allows for the students to give their understanding of the lesson in a unique way. We all know students don't all learn the same way and or are able to present their information in the same way. So UDL, it provides a unique way of giving information to students as well as receiving information from the students and or their understanding. UDL, it creates multiple entry points, which makes it easy to meet the students where their skill sets lie. Um, so it allows the teacher to be unique and creative in creating lesson plans for the students, and it allows for the students to be able to present their information in a unique way as well. When working with these four students, a project that I would suggest that they do within the class would be maybe a classroom garden. This would allow for them to work on some math skills, some science skills, um, a lot of things that you can learn from working on a garden. This garden can be either physical and or it could be virtual. Either way, it's going to be fun and engaging for the students. It allows for them to talk about the spacing of what they're going to the spacing that is needed to plant the plants, the types of plants that could be um, planted, the needs that the garden will require in order to take care of it. So this is a good project for all of them to work on together. Some of the strategies and or accommodations that the students could and should be using within class should always be visual. Visual supports and manipulative. Students work best, especially with math, with manipulatives. Cards. They'll do good with picture cards and or poster boards, anchor charts to show you exactly what things look like. Some other strategies would be chunking, making sure that we break down this information so that it's easy for the students to grasp and understand. And or we should probably also consider adding some sort of behavioral supports to accommodate the needs of one of those students. Um, when working with these four students, it's also good to know that when you're using that the Universal Design of Learning framework, it really does encourage the use of multiple forms of digital devices and or digital tools. So the use of videos is suggested, text to speak, interactive visuals. Um, so within UDL is extremely virtual and or computerized technology is used a great bit. Um, we can also use data boards and or breakout rooms in order for the students to be able to come together and chat. If they're online, they can share information there. They can compile information there. They can That's where they can be actually creating a garden within one of those digital platforms. If it's not a real garden, it could be a digitized garden to where they all can kind of be building it, something like a Minecraft situation, which kids definitely love. Um, when we're dealing with multi-age, it would be probably best to have the older students to work with the smaller students as kind of a guide and or mentor. Technology that can be used for those four students, I would definitely always suggest for elementary kids Seesaw. Seesaw allows for the students to be able to record videos and write on those videos and talk on the videos. It'd be a perfect way to actually create that virtual garden within Seesaw saw the parents can see it and or interact to see what's going on with the students. And another way that the students can benefit from technology is they will probably be it would probably be useful for the students to be able to use some sort of text to speech equipment or a screen reader equipment. We have a student that deals with dyslexia, so anything digitized where it would help with reading and or hearing and understanding the written language digitally is going to be helpful for any of these students. Um, so once again, thank you for watching this video. And I hope that I offered some good suggestions for these 4 elementary students that um, require a unique approach to learning. So good night. Thank you. Bye.